What's up, family? Man, it's early, it's cold. Um, just getting fixated looking at some deer run off. Got the crows going in the background. Every now and then you'll hear red-tailed hawks. Man, I love this. You know what I mean? I love this cold air. It just wakes you up, you know. Family, if you ever feel like you need a mentor or a life coach or anything of that nature, man, feel free to hit me up. You know what I mean? Don't hesitate to hit me up. You know, you could contact me through Facebook Messenger, through Instagram, through my email, whatever. You know what I mean? Man, we have to grow up and we have to resolve a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? In order to reach our full potential. Man, today's message is going to be kind of deep. Okay? It is what it is, you know, and again, it's out of love. It's out of love. Family, man, we have to learn how to get unstuck. We have to learn how to get out of the quicksand. You know what I mean? And I'm sharing this because, man, I've been there. You know what I mean? And if we're not careful, family, you know, your thoughts can lead you into deeper despair. Your thoughts can lead you into just so much confusion and turmoil and just chaos. You know, it's like quicksand. You know, the more you fight it, the more you struggle with it, man, the deeper you sink into it. You know what I mean? And you find yourself in this deep depression that you can't get yourself out of. You know what I mean? So, man, and especially in American culture, man, we had this mentality of, man, it's not manly, it's not, you know, you're a punk if you got to reach out for help and, you know, get some advice and some insight and things and get a different perspective. Man, that makes you less than. Nah, family, that makes you stronger. That makes you stronger. Again, we got to get out of that craziness of our way of thinking. You know what I mean? We have to go through a paradigm shift. We have to understand that, man, each one reach one and that we're all connected. You know what I mean? We're all connected. You fought, you struggled, you done all that you could do to get yourself out of the jam that you're in, as far as just, you know, your negative thoughts and just how you view things and what you're going through. And the reality, man, family, for the great majority of us, it hasn't helped us. You know what I mean? It hasn't helped you. If you could just turn the light switch off just like that, man, you wouldn't have the struggles you have. You wouldn't have the issues you have. You would have moved beyond all of that already. You know what I mean? So we have to change that paradigm. We have to change that thought process of, well, I could do this on my own. I'm going to do this on my own. I've always been on my own. Nobody cares. Nobody loves me. You know what I mean? Man, that's your ego playing mind games with you. Your ego has you trapped. And it loves having you trapped. And so you got to take control of your ego. You have to understand that your ego is not your friend. I say this a lot in my videos. Your ego is not your friend. Your ego don't care anything about you. And that's a harsh reality. But your ego is your enemy. You have to understand that. Your ego don't want you to outgrow where you're at. Your ego don't want to let you go. It has you as a slave. And that's where it wants to keep you. It'll allow you to think that you're growing and developing. It'll allow you to think that you've reached your epic of your growth and development. It will allow you to think that you're enlightened and that you have this Buddha consciousness, this God consciousness, this Christ consciousness, that you're a chosen one, and all these other stupid titles we give ourselves. You know what I mean? Your ego will play mind tricks on you. And it's all to keep you enslaved and to keep you trapped where you're at. Man, family, I hear so many people asking me, you know, man, Elijah, man, how do you get out of this? How do you let go of this? Family, you have to learn the lesson. You have to learn the lesson. We keep going through the same crap over and over and over because we ain't learned the lesson. You haven't learned your lesson. I don't care what it is you're going through. Whether you're choosing unhealthy relationships, whether you're looking for validation from somebody else, whether you're looking for love from somebody else, whatever it is, you keep going through the same crap over and over and over. Different relationships, different friendships, different family members, over and over and over, because you haven't learned the lesson. And it's not punishment. It's just God's way of trying to get your attention. It's just God's way of saying, hey, look, I got all day. I got all year. I got all your whole life. We can keep playing this game if you want to. It's up to you. It's up to your growth and development is up to you. It's going to go as fast as you want it to go. It's going to go as slow as you make it go. It's entirely up to you. But you have to learn the lesson. I don't care what it is you're dealing with. You have to learn the lesson. And the lesson is, why are you dealing with that? Why are you struggling with that? What was that situation supposed to teach you? What were you supposed to get from that situation? When you learn the lessons, then you ain't got to keep having the same lessons. You can move on to something else. Most of us, we don't want to learn the lessons. We think we've already learned the lesson. Again, your ego's tricked you into thinking that you've already passed this test. Your ego's tricked you into thinking, oh yeah, you got this. And all you did was ignore it. All you did was sweep it up under the rug. All you did was get fixated on something else. You ain't learned the lesson. See, your ego has tricked you into thinking that, oh, God has brought another thing into your life for you to focus on that thing. You were working on this issue over here. And then the ego tricked you and switched it. And so now you're focused on something else. And you thought that you passed that. And that's why you're looking at this other thing. Or somebody comes into your life and they do something to piss you off. And so now you're fixated on that. And you completely ignored all this stuff over here that you were working on. You completely just turned your back on all these other things that you were dealing with. And now you're so fixated and you're so distracted and looking at all this other stuff. And this happens over and over and over. And so you start out looking at one issue, trying to resolve one issue. And before you know it, man, you got like 15 different things on your plate. And you're like, what the hell? You know what I mean? It's like, how am I supposed to juggle all this? How am I supposed to... Man, stop getting distracted. Stop getting distracted. Man, we have to grow up. And it's a hard thing to understand that we're not as intellectually, as emotionally, as spiritually mature as we really thought we were. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Again, stop allowing your ego to play mind games with you and to making you think that you're so much further along than where you really are. That feeds into your ego. That feeds into your pride. That feeds into your arrogance. That feeds into your insecurities. It's all a head game. It's all a head game. You have to learn to be real with yourself. You have to learn how to be real and transparent. You know what, family? How do you let stuff go? I say this a lot. Your energy flows where your attention goes. I'll say it again. Your energy flows where your attention goes. Whatever you're fixated on, that's where all your energy goes. The breeze is picking up and it, you know, I love that. Your energy flows where your attention goes. So whatever you get focused on, man, that's where your energy is at. That's where your energy is at. So if you haven't learned the lesson, man, and you're focused on all these different things, the truth is, family, you can only focus on one thing at a time. You got 15 things on your plate. You can only really focus on one thing at a time. I know you think you're great at multitasking. You can't multitask when it comes to this. You know what I mean? Because you're not giving it your undivided attention like you need to. You know what I mean? And so again, that's your ego playing mind games with you. And so what happens, Your ego keeps bringing junk to you, keeps allowing things to happen to you so that you could keep getting distracted. And so then you get overwhelmed. Then you get confused. Like, oh, I can't do this. Man, it's just too much. Man, that's your fault. That's your fault. I don't care what people do. I don't care if your family member called you up and cussed you out and whoop-de-whoop-de. Man, none of that stuff matters to me. I don't care. And what I mean by that, man, stop getting distracted. Stop getting distracted. Man, you have to understand that all these things are distractions. Your ego is using all these things to distract you and to take your mind off of what you started working on initially. And so it starts bombarding you with a whole bunch of other things, a whole bunch of other ideas, a whole bunch of other issues. And you got all these people in your life talking to you about this and talking to you about that and saying this and saying that. And all of that is distractions. They're all distractions. We don't even see them as distractions though. We see them, oh man, I got to do this, man, I got to do this, man, I got to do this, man, I got to do this. And we don't understand that we're getting more depressed. We don't understand that we're becoming more overwhelmed. We're getting filled with more anxiety. You know what I mean? We're getting filled with just the jitters, just, man, I can't do this, and this is just too much, and man, we just bawling and crying and just going on one because we can't handle it. Let's get back to basics. And how do you get back to basics? The basics is, hey, let's go back to meditation. Let's go back to meditation. Let's kill the noise. Let's kill the drama. Let's kill all of the distractions. That's what meditation is. It's just killing the distractions. And how do you kill the distractions? Man, you go inwardly. There's millions of ways to meditate. But the purpose of meditation is, man, I'm just getting my mind, my brain in alignment with my heart and my gut brain. My gut area is the region where my soul dwells. That's where God communicates with me at. So if I can learn to shut this up here, because so many of us live up here, we dwell up here, you know what I mean? We can't get outside of our head. We got all this stuff going on and ain't accomplishing anything. Ain't learning anything. And the trip is, so many of us, we think, man, I'm reading this, I'm studying this, I'm listening to this, I'm watching all these videos, and man, you know what I mean? And we got all this stuff. And it's all distractions. It's all a head game. Your ego's got this pimping you. Your ego is sitting there dogging you out and you don't even understand it because I'm learning and I'm watching this but you ain't accomplishing anything. You ain't resolving anything. So you gained a whole bunch of more information that ain't even helping you. You gained a whole bunch of more information and it's making you feel like, man, I'm better than what I thought I was. Man, I'm this and I'm this and I'm that. Man, that's all a head game. They keep you down here. But you think because you got all this information, because you watch all these channels, you studying this and you reading all this, that you really up here. But you ain't up here. You're down here. But your ego got you convinced that you higher than what you are. You're down here and you're not resolving anything. You're not moving anywhere. You're not doing anything. Busy, extremely busy, doing the useless, extremely busy, doing nothing. You know what I mean? But we think, man, we're doing it. We're doing the work. No, you're not. You're playing games. You're on a roller coaster. You're on a merry-go-round. Just going round and round and round and round and round in circles. Ain't going nowhere, ain't doing nothing, ain't accomplishing anything, ain't resolving anything, ain't moving past anything, ain't healing anything, ain't letting anything go. So if you're not healing anything, if you're not letting go of anything, you're just on a roller coaster. You're just going round and round and round in loops. Because you're going around in loops, you think you're actually going somewhere, but you ain't going anywhere. How do you let it go? You let all that go by changing your perspective. You let all that go by learning the lesson. You let all that go by saying, all right, God, what am I supposed to get from this? What was I supposed to learn from this? How is this supposed to benefit me in my life? Because everything happens for a reason. Everything you went through happened for a reason. Everything you're experiencing is happening for a reason. Learn the freaking lesson. You know what I mean? It's that simple. We make life so complicated. Life is really simple. It's very simple. We complicate it. And we complicate it because we think we're so freaking intelligent. We complicate it because we think we're so freaking spiritual. We think we're so dang smart. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to learn to humble ourselves. We have to understand that we have to get back in alignment. And so you have to meditate. There's no getting around it. You have to meditate. And again, there are millions of ways to meditate. Don't get stuck on, man, I got to meditate this way, and man, meditation don't work for me. Okay, you are meditating wrong. You got religious in your meditation. I hear people say all the time, oh, it don't take all that. It don't take all that. It don't take all that for you to stay in the hell that you're in. It don't take all that. You know what I mean? Because you ain't doing nothing. You ain't going anywhere. So no, you don't have to meditate. No, you don't have to put the work in because you ain't accomplishing anything. You ain't doing anything. So yeah, you can sit on your butt and just sit back and eat Cheetos and bonbons and drink beer or whatever it is you drink. You know what I mean? Because you ain't doing anything. But in order to get out of that funk, in order to grow and move beyond where you at, man, you're going to have to put the work in and you're going to have to meditate. Simple as that. It's simple as that. Meditating is just getting in alignment with your greater good, with your purpose of why you're here. And in the process of meditating, you kill all the noise up here. You get outside of your freaking head. Once you kill the noise, and you kill the noise, not by focusing on the noise. Again, the more you focus on it, the more that's where your energy goes. You can't eliminate something focusing on it. It's like the war on terror, the war on drugs. You're never going to win that battle. Because where your energy goes, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So the more attention you put on something, the bigger it gets. I'm going to say that again. The more focus you put on something, the bigger it gets. We've been battling cancer in this country for over 100 freaking years. It ain't gotten anything. It's gotten a whole lot worse. We've been battling drugs in this country for years. It hasn't gotten any better. It's gotten a whole lot worse. Law of attraction is logical. It's spiritual. It's universal. Whatever you think about, you bring about. What you focus on, that's where your energy goes. And so if the country is focused on hate, and that's what a whole bunch of people are focused on, that's what the country's going to experience more of. If the country's focused on division and racial crap, then that's what's going to develop even greater. Because everybody's talking about it. Everybody's focused on it. How do you kill that noise? Stop talking about that stupid stuff. Stop talking about that divisive crap. Stop talking about that crap that ain't helping you. All that negativity. I was talking to a young lady last night in a session, and I was asking her what kind of music she listened to. And I asked her, I said, well, do you listen to heavy metal music? And she's like, no. I said, okay. I said, well, if you listen to jazz, you don't expect to hear heavy metal music playing on a jazz station. Why? Because they're on totally different frequencies. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. You got two different types of music, two different genres. Okay? Country music, not country music, heavy metal and jazz, totally different types of music. If I tune into a jazz frequency, a jazz station, that's what I'm going to hear. I know heavy metal exists. I know heavy metal music, some people like it and some people enjoy it and whoop-de-whoop. I don't care, you know what I mean? That's not what you're tuned into. You know it exists, but that's not your focus. Your attention is on the jazz. Because that's what you want to hear. That's what you want to experience. Same thing in life, family. If I want growth and development, if I want love, man, then that's what I need to focus on. If I want unity, then that's what I need to focus on. If I want peace of mind, then that's what I need to focus on. I know the drama and the chaos and the division and the hate and all that other crap out there. I know all that stuff exists. But I'm not tuned into it. Because I don't want to feed it my energy. I don't want it to get bigger. And so it dies to me. Whatever you don't give energy to, it dies. It dies. Everything without energy dies. You could pull a fruit off a tree, and as long as it's connected to the tree, man, it's getting minerals, it's getting nutrients, it's getting vitamins, it's getting water, it's getting energy. Soon as you pull the fruit off, it's disconnected from its source. And so it starts to die. Anytime anything is disconnected from its source, it starts to die. Anytime you get disconnected from your spiritual being, you start to die. And what I mean die, you die spiritually. You die emotionally. You die intellectually. And so the meditation is, man, me going back in and like, man, I got to rejuvenate myself. Man, I got to get reconnected. It's cold. Family, man, we have to grow up. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if you focus on all the negative stuff, if you focus on all the stuff that's not going right in your life, if you focus on all the drama and all the division and all the hate and all the scandals and all the stupid stuff, that's what you're going to see more of. Understand, God don't speak English. Universe, source, energy, it doesn't speak English. It doesn't speak your language. What it speaks is energy. Energy is the universal language. Energy. And so whatever you think about, God, source, whatever, it says, oh, you're constantly thinking about that. You must want more of that. See, because it's not listening to what you're saying. You could be sitting there crying and thinking about, man, I'm so sick and tired of this drama. I'm so sick and tired of feeling like this. I hate this and all that why me and poor me crap. But God isn't listening to all of that. He's seeing that, man, this person keeps thinking about this stuff. This person keeps talking about this stuff. They must like it. They must want more of it. What you think about, you bring about. Oh, you keep thinking about this. You keep dwelling on this. You must like feeling like this. Here, take some more. Here, you want some more? Here's some more. Oh, you sick and tired of this? But you keep thinking about this. You say you sick and tired of this? Here's some more. Because they're not hearing you say you sick and tired of this. All they're hearing is, man, this person's energy is always on this. They must really like this. So here, take some more. Take some more. Here, you like that? Here, have some more. Oh, you like that? Here, have some more. Oh, you really like that too? Here, have some more. Oh, you like this chaos too? Here, have some more. What you think about, you bring about. So the more you think about all that craziness, man, universe is saying, hey, you know what? You must like this. I'm going to give you more opportunities to feel like this. Oh, you must like this. I'm going to put more circumstances in your life for you to experience this. Because you like this. You want this. So, when you start thinking about all the things that you want, when you start thinking about the breeze is kicking up, it's like, yeah, when you start thinking about all the things that you want, you really want, like peace of mind, joy, happiness, love, prosperity, whatever it is, a beautiful family, whatever. When you think about those things and you're grateful for those things, understand God, source, energy, whatever, they're not listening to what you're saying. They're like, oh, they're thinking about this. They must like this. Oh, you're always been grateful. Oh, you must want more reasons or more things in your life to be grateful for. Here, let me give you some more. Oh, you like feeling like this? Oh, you like feeling like this? You like feeling this way? Man, here's some more of that. Oh, you like feeling love? You like feeling happy? You like having peace of mind? Man, here's some more of that. Oh, you like prosperity? Man, here's some more of that. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It's not because the rich are scandalous all the time. It's not because the rich are doing something stupid and conniving and manipulative and taking advantage of people. They understand the game. The game is what you think about, you bring about. The game is whole. I'm thinking about more ways of being prosperous. I'm thinking about more ways to set my family up successfully. I'm thinking about more ways of creating a greater legacy. I'm thinking about more ways of creating money, a flow of revenue, even while I'm asleep. I don't want to have to work for my money all the time. I want my money to flow to me even while I'm sleeping. Oh, so that's what you think about? You must want more of that. Here, have some more of that. Oh, you like this. Here, have some more of that. That's why the people that are peaceful and the people that have joy, real joy, that joy that passes all understanding, that's why they keep having joy, no matter what they're going through. No matter what the circumstances is in their life, they have that peace, they have that joy. Why? Because they understand. Everything else is a distraction. Family, we got to grow up. We have to grow up. And we have to understand that your ego is not your friend. Your ego has been dogging you out. Your ego has been dogging you out. Learn a lesson. And when you learn the lesson, you can let go of it. You can let go of the pain. You can let go of the trauma, and you could kill the issue. And you kill the issue by pulling your energy away from it. Stop thinking about it. Stop being focused with it. Stop being distracted by it. And get back to the basics. Get back to what you came here to do. That's to spread light. That's to spread love. That's to spread hope. Understand it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. All the hell you've gone through, all the depression, all the anxiety, all the fear, all the worry, all that stuff is good. You know why it's good? Because there are people that haven't gotten to this level yet, spiritually, emotionally, intellectually. And so they're going to need somebody to guide them. They're going to need somebody that's walked that walk. They're going to need somebody that's experienced all that to talk to them and to guide them. So don't beat yourself up because you've been distracted. Don't beat yourself up because you feel like you've wasted 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of your life. Don't beat yourself up over that. You've learned some things. Now you're able to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, and help other people. Because after all, that's why you came here, to learn the lessons. And then to take those lessons and help others. Man, it's a long video. I'm gonna wrap it up. Actually, I'm gonna call it quits. Family, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. My hope and prayer is that you stop getting distracted. You stop being fixated with all the negative stuff, all the drama, all the trauma, all the crap that you've endured. It's great to be able to sit back and reflect on that and look back like, man, I made it through that. Man, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. I'm blah, blah, blah. But don't look back at it and relive the crap over and over and over and experiencing the pain and the suffering and feeling like a victim over and over and over. That's not growth and development. That's been a prisoner. And here's the trick. You are the prisoner of your own mind. And you are the guard of your own mind. And what I mean by that, you hold the keys. You go walk out of that prison anytime you want to. Because the reality, the door is not even locked. It's not even closed. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.